Hi, good morning all. So in this tutorial, we will learn like HTML blocks. So HTML blocks, so just learn the HTML blocks, HTML blocks. So HTML blocks are, there is HTML block on inline. This HTML block on inline, every HTML has default display values. So every HTML has default display values. So here, depending upon what type of element it is. So by nature, what type of element it is. By default, HTML have two types of nature. One is block level element, block level element. Another one is we have inline element. Inline element. So these two default values are available in the HTML. So there are two display values. One is block level element, another one is inline element. So coming to the block level. So block level elements. So here is a block level element, right? So for this block level element, so block level element always starts with new line. The elements who perform the block level. So these are the elements. So starts from new line and takes up full width the full width, like it take available width and it will take full width. By nature it will displace that it starts from new line. So some of the block level elements available in HTML are, so we have address tag, and we have like article. So we have an article, so we have a site tag, so we have a block code, so we have a block code, and we have canvas tag, and we have DD, description definition. So DL tag, OL tag, and UL tag, another list. So we have a pre tag, pre-formatting text. So we have a paragraph. So we have a paragraph element. So we have H1 to H6 elements, H1 to H6. These are also called block level elements. Now we have footer, like we have header, like we have header tag, and we have nav tag, we have section, and we have HR, horizontal rule, and we have list items. So like this we have form field set. So field set. So like this we having the block level elements. So these are the block level elements available in the HTML. So not only this one, we have some of this one having block level elements. So we have div tag. So we have table tag. So like this, etc. So like this we're having block level elements. So coming to the inline elements. So inline elements are in these inline elements, and inline elements does not starts with new line. So compared to the block level elements, inline elements does not starts with new line, and it always takes up so sufficient width only, and it will sufficient width means so it takes up as much as width as it required. So the element space is the element, how much of space it will take in. So it will take the sufficient width for the inline elements. So in this inline elements, so we have like a span. We have a span here, span tag, and we have acronym. We have acronym. So we have acronym, and we have B tag. B means bold tag. We have big tag. So we have strong tag. We have strong tag. All the formatting elements comes onto this inline elements. So we have BR tag, break line. So we have superscript. So we have subscript. We have a subscript, and we have script tag. We have a script tag, and we have text area. Text area will be used in the form fields. So we have a sample tag, we have a sample tag, and we have time tag, and we have a var tag, we have a label tag, we have a label tag, and we have a map tag. Map is used in this navigation of maps in the images. So we use a KBD tag to highlighting the input. We can use the KBD tag. KBD tag. So we use a KBD tag, and we have input field, input, and we have image tag. So like this. So like this, they're having a input elements. So these are the input elements. Not only this one, we have similarly we have some tags in the input elements. So input elements has take as much as sufficient width necessary. So here I will show the example for this HTML blocks on inline elements. Now open this Visual Studio. We just take the new program here. I'm just taking the new program and save it HTML blocks. So HTML block element. HTML block dot HTML. Now here we have a program. So just write this program here. So click on this center. Now we don't want this one. We just kept in the comment. Now go to this title. We can change the title here to HTML blocks. HTML blocks. Blocks and inline elements. First, I take a comment here. So here I'm taking the H1. So H1 also is a block level elements, right? So here I just look at this one. So here I'm taking the comments here. For this comments, we should write block level element. Block level element. So this is a block level element. So for this block level element, we take a paragraph. So I told you that the paragraph and PRE, so both are block level elements, right? So for this, I'm just writing lorem. I'm taking the dummy text. So I'm taking the 10 words here. So now we're taking the 10 words. So I'm taking the H1 also. So here, I'm writing the H1. So for this H1 also, I'm taking this lorem. I'm taking the 6 here. Now these two are block level elements. So if you run this one on the browser, so look at this one. They're having two different paragraphs and headings here. For these headings, it will always take up the full width here. Look at this one. If you want to see this one, right click on this, open this inspect here, like developer tools. So look at this one. So if you check this one, it will occupy the full width here. So like this, they occupy the full width here. Like this, the block level elements will work. So the block level elements always starts with a new line here. So no matter, we can take the side of the text. So look at this one. So here, see, I'm just taking here. I'm taking H2. So I'm taking the H2. For this H2, this is big heading. This is the second heading. So I'm taking a second heading. For the second heading, if you run this one on the browser, so go to this browser and refresh this. Go to the browser and just refresh this. So it will take the new line here. So it will take the new line and it will occupy the full width here. Like this, the block level elements will be work. So I just put it in the comments, I just, for your understanding, I'm just taking the H1 here. So this is a block level elements. So I'm writing block level elements. Now coming to this. Now coming to so here, so inline elements. I'm taking same H1. So here, this is the inline elements, right? So here, just you can write the inline elements, inline elements, inline elements, inline elements. So here we take the inline elements. For this inline elements, I told you that span is inline elements, and we have so much abstract. That is all formatting elements is inline elements. So I show the example here. I'm taking the span here, span. So span, I'm just writing the text here. So welcome to my page. I'm taking this welcome. So here I'm taking this welcome here, and we have the text here. So I'm taking another span element. So in this span element, we can write my page. Welcome to my page. To my page. To my page. Page. Just we can run this one on the browser. Look at this one. We run this one on the browser. See, they're having. So inline elements, they only take this much weight. This is one span element, and this is one span element. Just refresh this one. So we just increase this size here. So here, look at this one. This is a span element, and this one is a span element. So like this, they occupy the sufficient width here. So that is the difference between block level element and inline element. Inline element always takes with the necessary width, and block level elements always take with full width available. But it is also starts with new line, but inline elements doesn't have the new line here. So look at this one. What is the use of this span element here? So what is the use of this span element? So span is for user for the particular element. So if you want a particular text or particular word, you need to color up here. So look at this one. I'm taking here. So I'm taking span tag, or else if you take the H1 here. So I'm taking H1. So H1. So here is missing that. So I'm taking H1 here. So for this H1, we just write hello world. So I'm writing hello world here. So look at this one. If you run this one on the browser, so there you get hello world here. So look at this one. So here, so there you get hello world here. For this hello world, see, for this hello world, we need to give like we can change the color for H, we can change the color for W here. So is it possible to change this H color and the W color? All right. So if you want to give here inline, so look at this one. I'm just writing style tag. So style. So here I'm just giving inline style, right? So I'm taking the color. So you can give the red color. Look at this one. What happened? See, if we refresh this one, this whole heading will be taken as red color. So I don't want to like this. So I just give the color for red H color. So I just highlighted this W on H here. So for highlighting this W and H here, so we use the span element. For the particular element, we need to apply the color. So we use the span element there. So I just use the span element. I'm applying the span here. So inside of span, I'm taking the H, and I just remove this H on the hello here. I just remove this H here. Now similarly, we can take this span for this W also. So I'm taking span tag. So span element on W. So here we just give this W, and we just remove this one world here. Now look at this one. So we need to apply the inline style for this span element. So here you just write style equal to. So like this in the HTML, how can you apply this multi-layered text, that is a multicolored text? Using the span elements, we can apply we can apply multi-colored text here. Then this style, we just write this color, color red. So I'm taking the color red. Next, so for this span element, so here I'm just taking style tag, style tag. So for the style tag, we use color, we use color blue here. Now you can run this one on the browser. Just you can run this one on the browser. So look at this one. They're having color here. So look at this one. So if you want to increase the size also, we can increase this one. So if you need to increase the size, so here, so if you want to add another property, you must separate it with semicolon. Next we can add the property like font size. So here font size. Here I'm writing 50 pixels. Same thing we can write for this. We can write this one also. So here the same thing we can write. We can write for this pan element also. So here I'm taking this font size. The same font size I can give this 50 pixels. I'm just giving the 50 pixels here. Now you can run this one on the browser. Look at this one. So go to this browser and reload this page. So look at this one. They have increased the size for this. We can increase the size for this. Like this, we can change this multicolor text here. So here we have a challenge is that. So is it possible to change this multicolor? Is it possible to change the font size, font to family, or the color without using CSS? So without using CSS, we can we can change the font color, we can change the font size, we can change the font family also. So this tag is currently eliminated. It is a deprecated element from HTML5. So using this font tag, we can change the color, we can change the font family, we can change the font size also. So I will show the example for this one. So this is eliminated. Don't use this tag here. So I'm just taking h1 here. So again, I'm taking the h1. For this h1, so I'm just typing. So here I'm just typing hypertext markup language. Markup language. So I'm taking hypertext markup language. Look at this one. So here I'm just giving hypertext to one color and markup to one color and language to one color here. So we're changing this color. So if you refresh this one on the browser, so go to this browser and refresh this one. Look at this one. So go down here. So they're having this hypertext markup language. For this hypertext markup language, so without using CSS, we can change this font type, font size, and color. So here I'm writing the font type. I'm taking the font tag. So font tag here. Now just writing the font tag. Just cut this font tag and paste it here. See, I'm just taking one more font here. So here I'm just cut this one. I just cut this one and paste it here. Now I'm taking one more font here. Font. So here I just cut this one and paste it here. Now look at this one. So if you refresh this one, you look at this, if you refresh this one, nothing will change here. So we need to add like values. So here in the font, we have to add attributes. Like here, we need to change the size. Size, I need 50 pixels. So write 50 pixels. So we need to change this font family. So we need to change this font family. For this font family, we have face. So face is equal to the font family. Here, I'm writing cursive. So I'm writing cursive here. Next we have color. So just write this color equal. So I'm taking red here, or else you can take orange red. Orange. as we have. So I just copy this. I just copy all these attributes, copy these attributes and paste it here. We just paste it here. So here I'm just changing this face to the Homa. The Homa. The Homa. So here I need to change this color to green color. So I'm changing to this green color. Now last one we can change to blue color. So here we just copy this one and here I'm just changing to the blue color. Blue color. Now here face. So don't want to here face here. So it's enough. Now just give here font size, font size. Now we can run this one on the browser. So look at this one. Go to this browser and refresh this one. See, look at this one. If you refresh this one, so there you get. We can change this. We can change the font family. We can change this color. We can change the font size of given HTML elements without using CSS. I am not using any styles here. Look at this one. I did not use any styles here. I'm just to use only attributes. So is it possible to change without CSS? Is it possible to change color?